Hello, it is a No Ums video for August the 12th, 2023, number 66 of the No Ums. And, well, in some ways, this week has gone fairly according to plan. I did all my vocal exercises. I did a book review of Savage Legion, admittedly, and stated in the video, half-assed review of the Savage Legion. I think which was fine. It was probably a little heavy on the plot summary and a little light on the analysis. I think I did kind of get forward my main point, which was, I enjoyed all the political machinations in here. I enjoyed the blunt, if effective, political commentary that was in that book. All right. And I watched the review. I did the review in the car while I was waiting for Ja. And considering I had no notes, considering I did do it off the cuff, I think I actually did all right. I did all right. So am I going to publish on BookTube? I don't know. I have not published anything on BookTube yet, and there's been a couple of things that arguably I should have, but then I've just never gotten around to doing it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to continue doing my vocal video on Thursday or somewhere during the week. I will continue to make those because I think that having a practical thing that I'm doing is a really good idea. It's a way of connecting my vocal improvements to something concrete, because if it's just vocal improvements in a vacuum, I'm just not going to go anywhere. It just won't, because it's like, great, I can talk really well about nothing, but if I can actually kind of come up with things that I'm interested in talking about, that I'm passionate about talking about, that is a good thing. The other video that I reviewed my book. This is the other reason why I have these No One videos, is because it forced me to go say, okay, let's watch that book review video. I did that just now. And I also looked at my video where I'm talking about Orlando Furioso and many themes or ideas within that poem that I find fascinating and that I would like to talk about in videos. And there's definitely going to be, it's such a massive work. It's going to be one of these things of how can I do a single video on this? And maybe I can't. Maybe I will have to do multiple videos, even though within that video I do make the point that the only thing that will be less popular than me doing an Orlando Furioso video will be a video, multiple videos of me on the same subject. It's like, no one's going to give a shit unless it's like Bambi and, or Barbie and Orlando Furioso for clickbait reasons. However, I haven't seen Barbie, so that would be difficult. But yeah, that would be the most kind of transparent, take something super current and weld it onto poor old Orlando Furioso to be able to talk about it. That would be if I was a hip happening, really ambitious booktuber. That might be the case. I am not hip happening, and I am obviously not have zero ambition. So I'll come up with something that I can live with to do. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. I will continue doing vocal videos. I will see. I've got a couple of just things on the back burner that I should do. A video on Sandy Hook, which probably will definitely not get published on the main feed if it doesn't, me talking about it doesn't just get the video community straight here, because that sort of stuff can happen over top super sensitive topics. I have the sense that there's just a machine intelligence out there that if you use enough keywords, the recent illness that we've had in the world being another thing that would get me, if I can mix those together with maybe a little bit of the former president of the United States who's being prosecuted at the moment. Yeah, just add enough things like that in, and machine intelligence would just be like, yoink, you're gone. Even if what I was saying was probably so bland and milquetoast and not at all supportive of fucking crazy, ill-educated conspiracy theories. Yeah, I would still get yanked. So I have some trepidations about reviewing the book, because I just know how that you can get treated when you do that, and that would suck. So yeah, those are my vague thoughts about my coming week. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.